All right, two fish, my Pisces people. Here we go. Position 12. The last slice of my 12 slice zodiac fly through. We split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. About 9 out of these 12 readings, just like on a weekly reading, should resonate at least a little bit. I'll tell you what. Let's get your theme energy for February 2026. Big, big, big month, and it's a big, big, big card. We're ending on a big one. It's a big one. I'll tell you what. They haven't all been big. You might be one of the bigger ones. We only got one dangerous devil, and that was in, what was that, Sextarian? Yeah, I think that was Sagittarius's reading. Your theme energy here, you see, big energy, little energy. 5 of Wands and a Hierophant. 5 of Wands crossing a Hierophant. I'm going to get a third one. And the 4 of Swords. I'm going to get a fourth one. And the 2 of Pentacles. It's just, you picking up a theme here? I am. There's a lot going on underneath the surface. Inside you, inside somebody else, inside the people around you. In your little world. Your little soulmate solar system. There's a lot going on underneath the surface. It may seem quiet on the surface, but things are lining up for you maybe to get what you want with the 9 of Cups there. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. All right? It's going to be a good one. All right. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. Please remember that. Our clocks and calendars are not part of the energy. They're just pieces of paper and cardboard and shit that we hang on a wall. That's it. All right. Track the Earth's movement around the sun, the Earth's spin, etc. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Top row of the pyramid is how the energies around you feel about you. Your energy might get intertwined in here too. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I can't tell. Right here is how other people see you. Right? And the bottom of the pyramid is potential final outcome for you. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify whatever I think needs clarifying. All right? And we'll, of course, throw some universe cards at the end to see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. 2 of Swords. The universe seemed to want that 2 of Swords. I stopped. I saw the 2 of Swords. I started shuffling again. I stopped here, and the 2 of Swords is back. So that's important, right? It's a trap. Think of a traffic light. The overall energy here is like a traffic light. Think of a traffic light. A lot happens around the eclipse for you, first of all. We do have a solar eclipse, which kicks off the fire horse here, right? The new moon in Aquarius. So pay attention to things around that time. However, I'm just going to describe this like a traffic light. It's a forced stop. It's actually an enforced stop, meaning if you run a red light, you get a ticket, right? It's a forced stop. It's what I would call in the energy a scripted silence, all right? There's a scripted silence in the energy around. It's written in to give you a little bit of a chance to catch your breath before the shit hits the fan. I don't know if that shit hitting the fan is good or bad, right? But a dam is about to break with the 10 of Wands, right? And some truth's about to get laid down, some things about to get cut out, some people about to get cut out. That's a Queen of Swords, right? I don't know. Right now you're at the red light. Sit back, ease the seat back, change the song on the radio or the MP3 player, whatever you got, right? Do what you're doing, but right now it's scripted silence. But things start to pick up probably at or around the eclipse for you in February. All right, let's go. Energies around you, how do they feel? Ace of Pentacles. Fix that. 10 of Pentacles. These are big cards. And the Lovers. I was waiting for that one. I was wondering when that was going to come out. I don't think I got that one out of this deck in this whole Zodiac fly-through. It's right there. Wow. I say that because when I picked up the deck for the first time in this Zodiac fly-through, that was at the bottom randomly. So way back, way before your reading. But I don't think it ever came back until now. There's this is more, it's more in general here, feelings. You can feel something coming. You can feel something big coming, and you're right. Okay? Something big is coming. You will feel it. You will pick up on it. And you're right. And you might start getting signs and signals. I'm sort of drawn to migrating geese here. I mean, I know they're there, but I am in a way. When I start seeing the geese migrating, right, then you know that you're getting close to summer, if you will, in this case, because I see them flying the other way, right? I live in the southern region of the U.S., so we see them going back to Canada, right? That being said, but I mean, it's a sign that something's going on. So, wow. Okay, let's see where we go. How do other people see you? The Four of Cups and the Strength card. Stubborn and disinterested. That's how they see you. There's somebody attached to you that thinks of you as you're spinning your wheels. You could be doing better. You could be doing more. You need more passion. You've lost all your passion. That's what somebody thinks. Somebody attached to you thinks that. I think it's coming back in a big way. I think you're at a stoplight. In the month of February, the people around you aren't going to understand that. They're not watching me. Most of the people around you probably aren't on some kind of spiritual journey or studying energy or reading whatever horoscopes or watching tarot reading, whatever it is, you know. The average Joe and Jane around you is going to think you've lost your ambition, you've lost your drive, you've lost your whatever. You're just sitting in a light. That's all. Okay? I mean, it's fine. I'm telling you, inside, you can feel something welling up. You can feel your life about to change. Something you've waited for a long time is making its way to you. You can feel it. These are the feelings. All right? Other people do wish the best for you. I do get that. What's the potential final outcome for you? King of Cups. It's red with the Ten of Pentacles. Let me clarify. I'm not sure what to make of that. I think it reads like your final outcome is you get the perfect balance of practical and love. It could mean what's flying in is you meet somebody new. It could mean you find a new passion. I don't know. It depends how much you care about people saying this and whether you argue with them. Someone might say to you, you seem to have lost your passion. You're spinning your wheels. You need to get up and do, but you're going to have a lot of, when you're in this kind of energy, in this section of the reading, how other people see you, you're going to get a lot of people telling you what they think you should be doing. Okay? And again, I want to remind you, you're at a stoplight. Okay? Just whatever. Other people are going to try to tell you what they think you should. You know exactly what you're doing. And you know as soon as it turns green, you're going to put the pedal to the metal. All right? It's no big deal. I don't know. You end with some sort of perfect balance. I'm not sure what it is yet. I am going to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, and I'll pick one of these. And then, of course, the King of Cups. I haven't decided which one of these I want. Yeah, I may want both. I don't know. I love shit like this. You know, you could, rather than engage people that tell you what walk up with well-intended advice that, you feel you look like you're spinning your wheels, you should be doing stuff. Just thank them. All right? I mean, you have the potential in this energy to explode at them. I had someone say this to me once in this same type of energy back in the late 90s. And I remember I blew up at him. His name was Barry. I don't remember his last name. He was about 20 years older than me. 25 years older than me at the time. And he just, I don't know, he picked up on my energy. And he said, you could be doing so much more. I hope you know that. Just out of the blue, out of nowhere, he said that to me. And I lost it. Fuck off, you fucking God. He meant well. But I was in an energy where I already knew I was building towards something. I had a plan. I had an idea. And who's this little fucker telling me? I mean, I was at a stoplight. I was busy. I was getting my stuff together and getting shit together. So it can be viewed, this type of thing can come at you, and you can view it as an interruption, and you might react, have a knee-jerk reaction to it. I later apologized to Barry, but at the end of the day here, I'd like to avoid you having to apologize to anybody, right? My job is to help you navigate the energy better, or be better than me, at the very least. All right, let's go. Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here? Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. It's crossed by the King. Damn it! I was just going to say, tell me about the King of Pentacles or the Ten of Pentacles in relation to the King of Cups, and I've got the King of Cups crossing the Ten of Pentacles. It's fucking crazy. It blends together to become a King of Pentacles. That's why I keep trying to say King of Pentacles, because it feels like that. I take feelings and translate them into words. So if I say the wrong words, that means something, right? I'm just saying what I feel. This whole thing, this Ten of Pentacles and the King of Cups, crossing it with red with the King of Cups, all forms a King of Pentacles energy. And it's beautiful. It's just fantastic. So be careful. Again, like in my case in the late 90s, I knew what was coming for me. I could smell it. I could feel it. I knew something was going to happen. And I didn't need fucking Barry telling me that I could be so much more than what I am. I know that. I'm working on it, fucker. Right? That was my reaction. I don't want you to react that way, because I know you'll be able to feel this. The light turns green around the eclipse. The year of the fire horse. Probably a pretty good year for you. Probably is. If you're a dog in Chinese astrology, which a lot of you are, a lot of higher vibrational people are, if you're a dog in Chinese astrology, it should be a phenomenal year for you, right? It should be okay for a monkey too, I think. I think it'd be all right if you're a monkey, right? I don't know. Either way, this ain't Steve's Chinese astrology. I'm just saying. The fire horse should be very good. It's when it turns green for you, okay? What's on top? The Knight of Cups. And why is that here? The Ten of Pentacles, yeah. It's all cups and pentacles. It all forms, even this right here forms a great big King of Pentacles. It's beautiful. It's nice. Okay, let's pull on the Lovers. You may have waited a long time for this as well. I don't know. It's some sort of life-changing thing. It's the approach of a new love. It's the approach of a new passion. You could feel something coming towards you that you can sink your teeth into that changes your life, right? Could just be the golden retriever you ordered has finally been born, right? You go pick up your new puppy. I don't know. It could be that. I have no idea. But I think it's much bigger than that. All right. Why is the Lovers here? Talk to me about the Lovers. Okay. It's crossed by the Queen of Wands. You're just getting a whisper of it on the surface. It's also a fakey McFakerman energy, which is strange. It's an energy that's different on the outside than it is on the inside. Okay? You might perceive what's coming towards you incorrectly because of that. So you're getting that information so you know your surface read is not going to be enough. So if you're pulling cards on what might be coming, you need to clarify them fuck out of them. Like clarify and then clarify again, right? I would just go deeper. I would just ask more questions. I would keep asking, well, what does this mean? And you just keep going down. What does that mean? Well, why would that happen? Just keep asking why over and over again. All right? Become my niece when she was 3 years old. Right? Why? Why? Everything was why? Why? The kid could come up with why for anything. I ran out of answers at some point. Here we go. That's all time. I'm going to need to go up on top of a mountain and meditate to answer this kid's question. All right? Why is the Lovers here? The Seven of Pentacles. And why is that here? Page of Pentacles. And what's the bridge? The Ace of Wands. You may feel like it's coming sooner than it is, right? This is energy you've never dealt. I'm not calling you a novice with reading energy or your intuition. I know some of you're the wood witch of the forest. I got you. But this isn't an energy you've ever read before. This is new. You may, if you try to read it, or pick up on it and put it to something you know, it won't work. Okay? It's different than what you know. So keep that in mind. All right? That's what I'm saying. Now, I wanted to pick, you know what? I'm going to pull on the Four of Cups. People, this is they think you could be better. They see you as a 500-pound cat doing nothing. You're just sitting around. Oh, you could be doing stuff. You could be so much more. You're spinning your wheels. What are you doing? You're not. You're sitting at a red light. You're doing what you need to do. The universe is giving you a scripted silence before another level of your destiny plays out. Something big is coming in. It's represented by a Knight of Cups. But the whole fucking final outcome for you adds up to a King of Pentacles, which is in this context. Because it's all rooted around King of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. It's a beautiful King of Cups energy. All right, let's go. Four of Cups, why is it here? Queen of Cups. It's my desert queen. It's the most love I could pull from the deck. Somehow, again, not living up to your potential. You're the Queen of Cups. You're sitting in sand with an empty cup. I mean, somebody thinks you've lost your zest for life. I don't know. There's a little bit of that, I guess. What's on top? The Tower. They're saying it to try to shake you up. They think you need a shake-up. They think you need somebody. You might get a bunch of friends. Look, I know. You're just sitting at the red light. I got it. I know. You may get it, you feel this coming in. You know you're not spinning your wheels. You've got a scripted silence going on in the energy, which is, again, it's my term for it. It's scripted into your destiny to give you a moment of break. It's sort of like if you have a job. Every 4 hours work or something like that, they got to give you a 10-minute break or a 15-minute break or whatever the fucking law is where you are, right? It's like that. It's a law of the universe. You get your little smoke break before the shit takes off and hits the fan, right? It's a bit of that. You know what you're doing. So you may get a group of your friends that want to drag you out in this energy. They mean well. But I'm telling you, because you're at that light and you're whatever, it's fucking annoying, right? I get people sometimes when I'm at a red light with my car, they want to ask about the car. They're in a car next to me. They want to go, oh, what year is it? You know, that kind of a thing. I'm just sitting, shut up, man. I'm listening to the Rolling Stones. Shut up. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's like, you know, you're just annoyed. You get a bunch of people and want to take you out. They want to shake you up. Why is that here? The Two of Wands. They're going to make plans for you. Right? They're going to make plans and take you out. It's what I just said. This backs up my energy read. That's what this position does. I check if I'm right. I'm totally right here. Okay? So I'm telling you this so you don't get annoyed by this. Okay? Just smile and say, oh, okay. Or go out with them and have fun. It doesn't interrupt this, but it's better if you don't go. It's better if you sit at the red light and relax. Okay? Someone yelling into your car from another car, roll up the fucking window. Okay? I mean, it's a bit of that. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't want you to snap at him like I snapped at Barry. So, you know. And afterward, when I apologized to Barry, which was actually about a week later, I think, we worked together at the time, and, you know, some kind of group function. We went out for bowling or something at the job or whatever it was. I remember he said, I was just trying to tell you. I mean, I was just trying to help, you know. I mean, he was talking to me like I was some kind of fucking, like he wanted to go out with me. Like, you're fucking amazing. And I just think, okay, Barry, tone it back a little bit. All right? You know, I mean, but I don't want you to be in that position. So, but yeah, they will try to drag you out, try to jumpstart you in some way. King of Cups, why is it here? Fucking hell. Well, it is what it is. But it is, it will give you an indicator as to your vibration level. People that try to do this, if you get a bunch of friends or some friend that thinks you need to be jump started and take you out and make plans and whatever because they think that you're spinning your wheels and you could be doing more, but you're really sitting in a scripted silence, red light. It shows you how high your vibration is, but it might also disappoint you on some level and show you how low the vibration of people around you is. So keep that in mind. You get kind of an indicator. Because anybody on your level would also be sitting at the red light. You know what I'm saying? Right? Okay. So ideally, you'd want to surround yourself with a whole bunch of people sitting at the red light, sitting in the same scripted silence. But it is what it is. Why is the King of Cups here? Let's see where we go. It's crossed by the Emperor, which is all four kings. King of Pentacles is in there. I don't know if a King of Pentacles will come out or not. I thought it would be nice. But either way, it's an Emperor right here. Something's about to happen. When around the eclipse time, something happens. Your life takes off, right? A dam breaks. You start cutting things out, but your life also changes. Your whole perspective on the world with the Hangman there changes. You take control of something. You get control of something you've always wanted control of. I think it's tied to this Knight of Cups. What's red with the Knight of Cups? The Nine of, again, it's a Steve's Love Tarot. It's probably you get a love you've always wanted or somebody you've always wanted to talk to. You find yourself in the middle of banging somebody going, I can't believe this is finally happening. Those types of things. Whatever. I have no idea, but it's very, very, very cup related. But it relates directly to Pentacles. It relates directly to you being in control of your life. Maybe you finally start banging somebody who's got their shit together. Maybe you usually go out with losers, and now you got somebody with an actual job. They get 6 figures a year. You might actually, be able to get the Wonder Bread instead of the store brand, which they make out back by the dumpsters. I mean, I don't fucking know. But it's very nice energy. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Yeah. It comes at you fast. Again, once it takes off, it takes off. You'll see, it's saying you'll see why. Once the light turns green, you'll see why. Why that is and what that is and what you're taking control of. What's the bridge? The Page of Swords. There's some kind of, it's making up for a disappointment. It's balancing. Because the King of Cups is about, in this context, is about balancing. Right? Balancing one foot on the land, one foot in the water, that kind of a thing. It's about balancing that. It's balancing out a disappointment. Can I clarify that? Can I? I'm going to. Let me put this here. Let me clarify the Page of Swords. That's interesting. I'm glad I pulled that. Might make your reading run a little long, but that's all right. We got all day. Page of Swords. Tomorrow I'll be pulling on the, the Neptune in Aries, where it's going to sit, where it's going to be until about March of 2039. It's a very important reading. I encourage everybody to tune in. It's a very important reading. It ties directly to February's World Point for sure. But it's been building all month. It's an energy that's been affecting everything all month. So it's pretty important. Okay. It's crossed by the Nine of Wands. Somebody or something. I'm going to say somebody because it's better for Steve Love Tarot, right? It seems like it's a person, doesn't it, that you've always wanted? I mean, somebody you've never had access before, you get access to. You do. You get access. You ask, you get in this energy. I'm going to give it to you that way. Try again. If you got disappointed before trying to get to somebody, trying to talk to somebody, trying to get, a date with somebody, trying to whatever, try again. You get access to it this time. Nines of the End in Tarot. There's not too much left of that wall. What's on top? But it's something that last time was a disappointment. But now, I don't know, your energy's reached the right level. Like energy attracts like energy. Shit happens. The Five of Cups. Last time you missed out. You regret it. It was bad. It didn't work out. You were sad. Okay? I don't know. Why is the Five of Cups here? The Eight of Cups. Last time you had to pass on it. This time you got it. Something that was 8 broken cups is now headed your way. She's walking toward 9 cups. There's the 9 cups right there on top of the King. Something you missed out on before. It was a disappointment. You get a crack at. Try again. It comes your way. But maybe for some of you, what you're feeling is the moment. Timing is everything here. Timing is everything in life anyway. But timing is everything here. So maybe what you're feeling is the right moment coming. And that might be why you get annoyed by Barry telling you, oh, you could be doing so much more. Let me take you out. Because you're waiting for the right moment, right? You'll feel something coming, and you don't need these fucking distractions. Maybe. But try not to react that way to it. Try not to be a hothead like me, okay? Try to be better. That's your reading. I don't think there's probably nothing else the universe wants to tell you, but I'll see. I mean, whatever. One card and a crossing card. What else you want to tell? Pisces, position 12. One card and a crossing card. You got anything else to say? If it's just a repeat, fuck it. But see if there's anything else. Maybe it's just for one person. I don't know. Bottom of the deck is 10 cups. And there's a Fool. Do I want to say that? It's a little rainbow unicorn, but a dream is about to come true, right? If you have a little faith, something you've always dreamed of is about to happen, or it sets itself up again, probably around that eclipse. Right? There's something about. I will say this: if this angle, position 12 in my weekly reading, this reading here, whatever. Because you don't have to be a Pisces. I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. It's just the 12th slice of our 12th slice pie of slicing up the soulmate cycle, right? I think the year of the fire horse, no matter what sign you are in Chinese astrology, I think the year of the fire horse is something pretty special for you. You might want to, if you were alive, you might want to look back to what happened in 1966, but you might get some kind of a vibe off of it the last time. It won't be the same because it's a different element. But 2014 may hold something for you, something you wanted then for at least a couple of you. Okay? I don't know. All right? I would say if you weren't born then it doesn't matter, but I don't have a lot of people that young watching the channel, so I'm saying, all right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.